That's right. From your world to our world, SKN News begins tonight, and we've got something. Speaking of somebody that gave up a character, Mr. Bob Kane's creation is coming back to the forefront. That is right. I don't know about you, but let's get it started off with Batman's getting a new number one again. Here, here's the biggest trope that's gone in comics, but we'll hit this as revealed at the Comic Pros retailer event. A new volume of Batman will be written by Matt Fraction, Uncanny X-Men, Invincible Iron Man, and then also current Batman artist Jorge Jimenez is remaining on board. Though, as mentioned, he and Fraction have designed a new costume, a new Batmobile to ring in their series. And Batman is trading in his black and gray suit for a more vintage inspired blue and gray costume. This Batman book will be released in September after the Jim Lee Hush 2 run. The question comes emerging, gentlemen, why do they need to keep just, other than a sales gimmick, redoing number ones and starting Batman again? And why does this keep happening in comics?
Sales gimmick. We're losing our asses selling books because we're not selling books. Hey, we just had Absolute Batman. Let's start another Batman number one. This is when they're out of ideas. They go back to let's start it again. Let's start a number one. People always buy a number one.
Yeah, that's absolutely.
Batman is the equivalent of Spider-Man in the Marvel universe, which is we just got done talking about toys. When in doubt, pump up a bunch of Spideys because hopefully they'll sell. The same thing as it relates to comic books and the various Spider-Mans, various Spider-Man animated TV shows. Batman gets the same treatment. So holy shit, we need to make money. Let's go make a bunch of Batman reboot movies and TV shows and comic books and toys, etc. And here we are again with another number one.
Yeah, it's like I don't mind if you have, I think Matt Fraction is a very good writer. He also did the, I'm trying to remember, the MonsterVerse show on Apple. That was the Godzilla. I can't remember the name at the moment, but it was a well-written series. Very well done. Matt Fraction does work extremely well. I don't mind that they're new creative artists or somebody who wants to take the bat suit, do something different. But I think that when it's fallen into comics, when you constantly keep jumping and restarting, you killing one of the legacy issues of some of these good books that for decades were around and did well beyond it. But now they're gonna do that. And yes, Quicker Smile, actually Monarch, you're right. Yeah, Legacy of Monsters. Great show that he did. And Scott Simpson says this, where it says it's a refresh from the previous run, but I agree we don't need a number one. No, it's like, I think this is why they're hurting the American comic scene, is that the legacy is being taken out, and it's just, well, here's a new number one, because most people don't know how to read books without a number one. That's incomplete. You built decades of that, and you want to hold on to that legacy. And I think Dr. Brent and I was talking about the same thing about the Absolute Batman number one. You could have just done that and had Bruce Wayne lose his money and, had to be a steel worker. And you could have done that same storyline in the compounds of a, standard run, instead of just coming up with this book, that book, this book, and confusing any new readers that walk in the shop when you see 5 Batman number ones.
Yeah. I like the suit. The suit's cool.
Yeah, I think this is a great artist. He's a fantastic artist. He does Batman well. And one thing that works for this, and I've got a rumor because somebody hit me up earlier today, like, hey man, I know what Matt's going to do on this book. They're going to be all one issue, self-contained stories. So they're going back to the original way they used to tell comic books. So anybody that can walk off the street can pick up an issue and probably not get lost in that. But a number one, it doesn't need to. And see the director, we saw your response. We're going to get to it after we get through SKN News. But from there, again, I'll look, hate to say this, but I love the artwork. I love Matt Fraction. I'm probably going to pick up the book, but I wish they hold on a little bit more of the legacy.
I will say, though, that guaranteed DC will go back to the original numbering when it's a big issue, like 1100. Yeah, that's going to be, the old numbering. But
Yeah,
anyway.
and yeah. Smile did say that as long as we don't get the bad thing, I'm okay with it. Don't tempt him. Don't tempt him.